a person has to get aware ki what is the requirement of today's market and what they have to target on. So it's a very simple concept that I believe the students should go for this FinTech. It's going to be a game changing for them. India is moving towards digital. The whole countries are moving towards digital. So everybody is behind this online UPIs, online banking transactions, loan payments, how this rapidly things are changing in the back end. And we are expecting it to become like around $1 trillion industry by 2030.
What exactly is FinTech? Why FinTech has become one of the most popular courses after bachelor's? What is the eligibility criteria, duration and fees if one wishes to pursue FinTech course at PGDM level? Why PGDM is more versatile than a typical MBA? We will discuss all of this and much more in the special episode of Vartalap, a special podcast series brought to you by Silver Oak University. But before that, if you have not yet subscribed to the official YouTube channel of Silver Oak University, please do so. Let's start. Namaste, my name is Rashmi Sharma. I am Head of Content at Silver Oak University, and today we will be talking deeply about FinTech. To discuss FinTech in length and breadth, together with me is Professor Chandar Rajpurohit. He is currently the Program Coordinator of PGDM courses at Silver Oak Institute of Business Management, Silver Oak University. He has done his Masters in Business Analytics from Victoria University, Melbourne, Australia. Namaste sir, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Namaste, thank you so much.
Let's start with a very basic thing. What exactly is FinTech? This is a term which is not heard by a lot of students currently in 10th, 11th and 12th. So I think it's very important that we try to understand the term and then talk more about it.
Exactly. So if we talk about FinTech, it's a whole new another industry which is evolving in today's time. If we talk about FinTech, it's a combination of two basic concepts which we know. First is finance and second is your information technology, which is a kind of your IT infrastructure you can talk about. So FinTech is a combination of these two mixture, and the FinTech, if you give examples like in today's time, all those banking transactions, earlier those things were not so easy for us, but after this digital revolution, India is moving towards digital. The whole countries are moving towards digital, so everybody is behind this online UPIs, online banking transactions, loan payments. So this is the examples you can consider how this rapidly things are changing in the back end and how this industry is evolving. So if we say in today's with figures that around 25% CAGR is growing this industry, and we are expecting it to become like around $1 trillion industry by 2030. So it's like a huge new concept which is evolving really rapidly in India.
Let's also talk about the eligibility criteria. So a lot of students will get confused that is it related to finance or is it related to technology and engineering, right? But since Fin and Tech, as you said, are two very broad and independent courses of studies in itself, right? Will a commerce student excel in FinTech, or will a science student, engineering student would excel in FinTech?
Oh, well, the eligibility criteria for this particular program will be a generic as per the AICTE norms, that a person should be graduate and should have a 50% of scores in his bachelor's. But yeah, I will believe the person who have a good strength in finance and good strength in the IT field will give him more benefits to get into this course. This is a bit advanced course for them, so if they have this basic skill sets, then it will be great for them for their career wise.
So a student who has done bachelor's in either commerce field or science field can pursue PGDM in FinTech.
Yeah.
Right. Do we also have FinTech as a specialization or as an elective in bachelor's?
No, I don't think so as per my knowledge. Usually this is a bit upskilled program, or you can say a platform which we are not, which we cannot provide to the undergraduate yet. We are trying for masters first. So yes, to get into those area, you need to get harder, to understand those concepts. So you need to go through your basics skill sets which you learn in your graduates of basic finance, basic management, basic supply chain, and of course about somewhat of technology, how you use your day-to-day work excels, or how you integrate new technologies like AI or ChatGPT or DeepSeek into your day-to-day work. So those you learn clearly first of all, and then you can focus on those advanced technology, because here we are talking about huge platforms like softwares and cloud platforms and all. So to get into that, you should have a basic clearance of that.
Right. Let's also talk about the duration of the program at PGDM level. Also try to understand how the learning and teaching pedagogy look like. I would also want to discuss about how does the fee look like, because it's a very important decision for the parents to involve into. And I think we can go and start with the duration first.
Duration, as again as per the AICTE norms, we have, it's a 2-year program. Now this whole 2-year program, now we design this in a such a way, you were talking about the curriculum, that is one of the major aspect what today's students and today's people need to go through it. So curriculum, if we talk about, we have done a good tie-ups with best tech organizations, and we have signed a MOU with Imarticus and this PwC Learnings. So working with these great giants in this tech field, it helped us a lot. They have kept mentoring us, kept trying to build the curriculum which is as per the required in the market, because there is a gap somewhere we feel, after our market research, something is missing, something, the Indian students are not getting into those type of jobs which they should be doing, because the future is here, and but they are not able to get into those things because of the lack of those things. I see a lot of students getting rejected in their day-to-day things because of not using or being up to the trends what is required. So curriculum is designed in such a great way that we are focusing on the practical learning as well, that is a live projects. We have done a lot of tie-ups for your live exposures, and we are also working on the live projects that students can able to work on the regulatory sandbox. It's a innovation where students can come and learn on the live fintech projects. And definitely there is a one thing what we have come across is something called Pegasus. Pegasus is a platform which we have developed, and we have integrated with a lot of tech organizations around India, so they can offer the best courses, or they can offer the best things which is required in the market through that platform, and students have to pick up or go through their learning anytime whenever they want. So it's like a it's a student space learning kind of thing. So there are new things, new integrations what we are doing in this curriculum, and so this which makes a whole different program for the students to achieve the objective what we are looking forward. So this is like a mutual goal, a symbiosis thing what we are looking to grab those things in the end.
Let's talk about the duration and the fees also.
Duration will be 2 years. Now over here we have made a slight change. Usually 2 years. Every master program will have 4 semesters, but in our program we'll be having a 6 tri-semester more. We have done a good study and we have found something different to offer to our new generation students. So this is 6 tri-semesters. That means the student has to go 3 semesters in a year. That's a basic, a quick learning, and with a lot of subjects and exposures toward a lot of things. And the fees will be for 2-year program we charge 5.9 lakhs entirely. So I don't think it's a big amount, and we have also feasible structure for students who can go for EMIs and all other options. Plus students also go for their internships after the first year. So it's like a good opportunity, not about the money but talk about the ROI aspect. It's really a good opportunity.
Right. Let's also try to understand about scholarships. Do we get scholarships for this particular, fees structure that is currently being offered to the students? Number one, and I also wanted to understand, is it a very good higher study course that can be considered by women as well?
Definitely. Now if we are targeting this generation, I mean every person, every student should get an opportunity equally. So yes, still somewhere we find if some students are not getting those support what we are looking. So yes, we have the options of scholarship where students are eligible as per the criteria mentioned. And of course for women's, yeah, of course they can also freely and confidently go for this type of courses which will help them, really to build their career into international platform. So it's like a good opportunity for everyone.
So if I have to compare Silver Oak Institute of Business Management's FinTech program versus any other FinTech program that run across country, how do you think SIBM is different from rest of the universities?
Well, definitely. I mean, the greatest advantage what SOIBM have is compared to other institutes is that we are hardly 20 to 25 kilometers away from this gift city, which gives an amazing opportunity for our program, for our students, that to give on the live exposures. For example, if we talk about industry integration, the first point, where we have tied up with more than 100 fintech organizations, where are usually all the fintech experts, they do visits weekend or somewhere, they deliver the classes to the students in over here, and they also give a live exposures towards a lot of projects what they're doing. And of course, with this integration, we also helpful in the internships part also, where we can send our students to the best organizations as per their requirement, and we're trying to fulfill all those gap if we find here. And third thing, if I want to add, will be like the how the fees is so economically compared to the things what we are offering at this price. It's amazing that we want students to get this awareness about the fintech and get enrolled to this type of courses, which can definitely change their career pathways. So I think this is how I would like to conclude with this.
Right. I will also try to understand about the different events or workshops, seminars, and that industry experiences that students, get the exposure of. Tell me more about the kind of events the students, can participate. How about the regulatory sandbox projects of Gift City that they're enrolled in, and something else that also give them a holistic development, not just only about fintech programs.
Of course. So in the curriculum, we are including the best thing what we can do for the students, like live projects and all. But yeah, we also focus on those on the startups ideas. We are not focusing students to be only to employed and follow those trends happening, but also we are giving an assistant to the students who can start up their own thing, in this fintech technologies. Like if you see in today's in last 5 years, there are almost 60% organizations are coming into, like 60% startups are coming into this fintech technologies. The Paytm, the PayPal, these all organizations are starting from something into this financial sector. They want to offer to the public into digitalizations, that how a person can do a payment without using an internet, simple thing. So how you going to do that? So there are brilliant different ideas what students can explore, and we assist, the tech companies assist them to come up with something uniqueness, and we support them in all those things.
Let's also try to understand how the curriculum looks like. So, of course, you touched base upon the curriculum, but we will also try to understand that in depth. How do you think that artificial intelligence, which is one of the greatest tools that tech has given us, can be implemented in finance, so that the fintech also becomes very robust, free from cyber attacks, from malicious softwares, and ensures greater security for financial domains, banking domains, and corporates like that?
Definitely. I mean, if you're talking about AI and all, it's already been implemented in these fintech technologies. That's why it's growing so rapidly. There are a lot of been cases we also coming from the cyber scams and all those things happening along with this type of industry. So we are going stronger and stronger, trying to implement something else, something different. Students right now, I think they're still using ChatGPT. Most of the people are using ChatGPT. If I tell you 5 other AI applications, they're hardly aware about anything. People don't know the strength of a DeepSeek versus the ChatGPT. It's a whole like another thing if you go through, if you use the other application. So we are keep changing, as it's a PGDM program. We keep changing our curriculum subject as per the requirement, and we keep introducing different types of workshops where students can have a hands-on training with the different type of softwares which is required. So we are not limiting towards the fintech, but we are giving other full 360 exposure towards management and the latest technology.
I would also try to understand about different subjects. As I said that fintech, as the technology is growing, the threats and security attacks on financial services and websites and applications is also increasing day in day out, right? How do you make sure that robotic process automation, cyber security is also made part of the curriculum?
We believe these are the very essential part of this curriculum because as we are talking about digitalization, the evolution of these industries, a lot of organizations are going towards e-platforms, and majorly 60 to 70% of organizations, they do face about cyber crimes, the thefts or day-to-day things happening with the data sets and all. So yes, coming across introducing cybersecurity in a curriculum, which is very essential from our perspective, that which can help students, so students can learn about the cybersecurity in a way that they can protect themselves and the organization in much more smarter ways. And talking about RPA, definitely it can help us to reduce the operational cost of doing all those things. So these are the combination what we learn and try to come up with the different things, you know. Yeah.
Finally, I would like to conclude with a very important question. If somebody is in their bachelor's and are planning to go for FinTech for their PGDM course, what is that one piece of advice that you would them to?
From my side, what I can conclude is that in today's time, when a person should not go to those traditional type of mastering programs, you know, like I want to go to finance, I want to go to marketing or HR. Those are the very obsolete specialization what we consider. A student, if they are getting opportunity to buy the latest cell phones in the market, they should go for the latest thing, right? They won't be going for Apple X and Apple 11 or something. They have to go for the 16th version. So just like that, a person has to get aware ki what is the requirement of today's market and what they have to target on. So it's a very simple concept that I believe the students should go for this FinTech. It's going to be a game changing for them, and the way we are offering here with all those advantages is going to be life changing for them.
Right. Wow, that was, I think, a very amazing discussion around FinTech. In case this video was helpful to anybody who is currently pursuing their bachelor's and is planning to go for higher studies such as MBA, PGDM, FinTech or any other specialization, this video would have solved a lot of their questions. In case any of your question is still left unanswered, please write to us through the comment section. If you really like this video, please hit the like button, share it among all those students, your friends, parents, whom you know who are or would be interested in FinTech. Last but not the least, if you have not yet subscribed to the official YouTube channel of Silver Oak University, please do so. It was an amazing session. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here, being the subject matter expert. And last but not the least, until next time, please take very good care of yourself.